Thank you very much to join us today at the WEBA Live workshop. Today is the 21st of December and we are reaching the end of the year. I want to see if my colleague Bajinder Rathur is available with us today. Hello, Bajinder. We cannot hear you and we cannot see you.
Yeah, give me 1 second, sir. Give me 1 second.
No problem. Take you all your time. And now, ladies and gentlemen, today we have a workshop dedicated in Open Your University Center in your home country. And it's a little bit a complex workshop. It's very, very interesting. It is a new strategy to recruit more students for 2022, 2023. Hello, Bajinder. We can see you now. How are you?
Absolutely fine, as you rightly mentioned. Yes, in the last workshop, I did ask you that, do you have any workshop before Christmas? So this is, I think, so you kept everyone on hold to say Merry Christmas. So I think I should be the first one in the workshop to say you Merry Christmas. But everyone here is ready to go for their holidays as well. So let us look forward for this wonderful workshop at the end of 2021. Thank you, Richard.
Thank you, Bajinder. We have as well with us today Antonio, who is my other colleague based in Spain. I don't know if Antonio is available. Antonio, when you're available, you just come on board. I know that you're always very, very busy, but I saw you before that you registered inside. So welcome to you. Welcome to all the agents to this workshop. And let me just come to the point, which I think is very important. Now we are again in a situation with the COVID that there is a big number of cases everywhere around the world. So the concept to open your university center in your home country has to be a possibility for you to recruit more students. And I prepared this workshop and asked the cooperation of other different business schools around the world. And I just want to start a little bit and show you a first video that I prepared for you. So let me share my screen, and I wanted to start with this video here. So the world is changing, and all the business schools around the world, they are now integrated the hybrid system. So that means that students who are not able to go in one particular country, they can follow the university or the business school directly in a hybrid version, online, by distance learning, but always with live lessons. I want to show you this one because it's very important that we need to understand the technology behind.
To make sure that we can hear to one another and we can see to one another. It's only different for us in the way we orchestrate it.
Los profesores, ¿no? Sabían que estábamos aquí y nos hacían caso, ya no nos preguntaban también.
What is different is that we have more people in the class, we have technicians, some of them are taking charge of cameras and following the professors, and the sound.
So this is the point here. This is exactly the point. As you can see, we have students in the classroom and we have students in the home country. Now you are an agent, you are an organization, you have your own study center, you have your own language school. So now you can do the same. You can welcome your students in your home country inside in your learning center or your language school, or even if they're not possible to travel because of the COVID, maybe there is a lockdown like at the moment in Netherlands, they can study from home. So you have different options. You can or welcome the students in your learning center, or you can tell to your students, you stay from home, but you can do the program, the bachelor program or the master program. So this is very interesting because the business school that I will bring on board to you, they have the students on spot in the UK, and they have the students at home in the home country. So this is the concept. And if you're an agent and if you can see this in long term, I know everyone wants always to have the traditional way, send the students to the UK and this is it. But you must imagine, if you start to welcome students in your center, you will triplicate the number of students, even more, because you will not have one student, you will have 10 students, 20 students, 30 students, 40 students. And what we did so far, we went as well to visit one IT center, because this is the name that I call this, I call them IT center. And this is very important. I call them IT center because technically you become an IT center. Your students will have the possibility to offer a bachelor program and a master program and the foundation program directly from home, so directly in your country without traveling. But they will have the possibility to travel in a second stage. They will start to do the program online, and then after with live school like this one, exactly like this one.
Todo muy bueno, es decir, yo no he tenido ningún problema para leer lo que escribía en las pizarras.
The participation is also different. Now we're trying to raise hands physically instead of virtually. We have to remember and don't forget to unmute ourselves, the ones that we are in class, so that the ones that are in the computer or online, they can also listen to us.
No me sentía
This is the future, ladies and gentlemen. Many university, many business schools, they go on this orientation. And you are as an agent, if you're one of the first one who will start to do this one, you will earn a lot of money in 2022, 2023, 2024, because everything will go in this direction. Your students, they can go to the UK. They will be able to achieve the 2-year post-study work visa, because everyone wants to receive the 2-year post-study work visa. So now with us today, we have 32 agents and organizations from around the world, from 70 different countries. And I want to say, first of all, welcome to everyone to the Weber Live workshop. What we are working here today is to explain you the big advantage to start to offer the bachelor and the master program directly in your home country. And this is a win-win for everyone. For you, financial wise, because you will increase a huge the number of students who will start to do a bachelor and a master. The students who will, they will not need to travel because maybe they have restriction, maybe they don't have the financial possibility, but still they will have the possibility to do the last year or the last 2 years in the UK and do the 2-year post-study work visa. Because everyone, the final point is to get the visa, to enter in the UK and to have the 2-year post-study work visa. So this is the basis of everything. So what we did, we worked a lot with different schools so far, different agents around the world, and many of them, they start to open their own IT center. They start to open their own learning center, and they transform the language school in an IT center. So technically what you need, every student has his own laptop today. So you need a good internet connection. What you need is a good internet connection. This is fundamental. And to have a good internet connection today, I know that not in every country around the world this is possible, but this is the future which we are working in. This is the future. So what is important is to understand that if you go in this direction, you will reach a very, very high number of students. And I will explain you how. But before to come to this point, I went personally to visit one of these IT centers. Logically, I did not went to India, I did not went to Brazil, and not to Russia. I went to Switzerland. So I went to Switzerland and I said, I want to see how they organize themselves. So I take my car and I travel, and I went there and I visit them and I made them an interview. So I want to show you this, because you have to understand what is the idea behind this. And again, if you're one of the first one who will offer a bachelor and a master program in your home country, then you will be the one that will take a lot of business in 2022, 2023 and forward. So let me show now exactly how an IT center look like. So it was myself, as you can see, I'm sitting down. I went to Montreux in the French part of Switzerland, and I was just interview the sales marketing manager. I will just show the video 1 minute to give you an idea.
His wife Nina started the school, and the MIBD comes from his initials, Michel Bidet.
Oh,
and the idea was to try to make that work.
So this is the location. This is the location, just to give you an idea. They put outside the signboard of the business school, Montreux International Business School.
Very, very interesting. And tell me a bit the history of the school. This is a fresh new school here in Montreux. So I visited the school today and was very impressed. I mean, you have fantastic classroom.
So they organize themselves in this way. As you can see, they organize a classroom in this way, and in the middle, they put a big screen so they can have live with the business school in the UK, and the student will come inside in the class. They follow live because every morning, 9 o'clock IM UK time until 5 o'clock UK time, there is live teaching. So what happens? Students from Switzerland, students from Brazil, India, Taiwan, whatever in the world they are, they will interact directly with the teacher live, and they will interact as well between the students around the world. So what happened? They will do like a work study. There can be a group from Switzerland, my home country, with a group of Brazil working together in a project. So everything is now become very, very interactive. But we don't have to forget that this concept will give you the possibility that your students will be able to go to the UK and to receive the 2-year post-study work visa. I will come to this point in a second stage. Now I want to continue to show how an IT center look like.
And ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure that when you see all the video
is another angulation. So as you can see, they prepare the classroom in a different way.
today, you will see the beautiful classroom and the location of the school.
This is another classroom. So they welcome around 35 students so far. So 35 students, these agents in Montreux, they never in their own life registered 35 students in 1 month to study in the UK. Never. They managed to get 35 students during 1 year, but not 35 students in 1 month. So these 35 students, they studied there live at the moment, and on top of that, they will be able to go to the UK. So they will have a triple win-win financial wise.
Amazing. By the way, Montreux is a very safe place.
Of course, they create as well a small library to give, this idea of an IT center. So when the student need to do some self-study.
City of students. There are many schools around in Montreux, especially boarding school, high school, language school. See the beautiful cross.
So this was the idea of the IT center, and this for you should be fundamental. If you believe on this, logically, if you don't believe on this, then I will invite the people just not to do it and continue with the traditional way. Because this is the point. I mean, or you believe in this new technology, in this new concept, and you recruit more students, or you don't. There is nothing in between. No one can say to me, Richard, I don't know how to do it. No, this is not true. You only need a study center, an IT center, learning center. You welcome the students inside. They have to follow the timing, and they have to be there because there is live teaching. Very simple. I just showed the video before from another school in Spain, IESE, which they offered exactly this system here, which I will show you before. I will just go back for a second for the one who just joined us.
Make sure that we can hear to one another.
As you can see, here we have live students on place. This is a school in Spain because I asked different schools to help me to prepare this workshop.
And we can see to one another. It's only different for us in the way we orchestrate it.
Los profesores, ¿no? Sabían que estábamos aquí y nos hacían caso, ya no nos preguntaban también.
What is different is that we have more people in the class, we have technicians. Some of them are taking charge of cameras and following the professors and the sound.
See, again, for the new who joined, here are the students who are by distance learning. They are located in their home country. They are not there physically, but they attend the program. This was a massive program. So this is to give you an idea. And this is the win-win if you want to make a good business. Now, let's go to the next step. If you understand this concept, then we can go to the next step. But before that, I had another video. This was another IT center, and they worked like this one.
We believe that the quality of education should not be hindered by distance nor environmental factors. Whether the student is in a class or online, education should never be interrupted.
Good morning, class. Welcome to History 101.
Hello, teacher.
So as you can see here, there's another IT and they just send me how they are working. So everyone work in a different way. But as well, here we have the students in the classroom and the students in their home country. So there are different possibilities how you can work. You don't need a big space. And again, as well, if it's a lockdown in your home country because of the COVID or because of any other reason, they can study from home. They don't need to come to your learning center. But logically, to be in your learning center, the biggest advantage is that they will meet other students. And this is what we need. We call this the traditional way. So now let's go to the point. What kind of program they can do? And how this is possible. This is very, very important. And what degree they receive and what strategy they have to do in order to go to the UK to receive the 2-year post-study work visa. So first of all, I want to say this was done only with the possibility to have an excellent top 30 ranking university, which is the University of Chichester, so University of Chichester, which is a top university in the UK, as many of you are familiar with. You can go on the website, and they validated the degree from Xenophon College London. So Xenophon College London is the one who has the platform. So they have the platform, they have the teacher life, and every student who is doing the bachelor program and the master, they will receive in the end of the day, the degree validated by Chichester University. And you can go on the website, here is indicated here, and they, as you can see in the bottom, they receive the degree from the University of Chichester because they are an academic partner. So this is an academic partner, and this is very, very important. You can visit the website of Chichester. You will find under academic partner, Xenophon College London. So Xenophon College London is offering the degree, the bachelor and the master program directly, which they are created and was validated by the University of Chichester. So when they start this program, this program is starting in January, in March, in September, and in November. So they have 4 intake. So your student can start 4 times. Okay, very simple. They can come in your learning center on January, March, September, and November, and they can start with the different courses. So the courses will be found here. So I will not go to the website now, but you can go on the courses and you will find all the courses they are offered. So they offer bachelor in business and management, bachelor in psychology. They offer postgraduate program, master in global management, innovation, digital learning, and digital MBA. Plus, they offer a master in psychology. This is now, but by September 2022, they will start to offer many different, which include fashion, which include arts, and many additional programs. So you will always be up to date with the website. You will find all the new courses. So this is in refer of the program. So they will start in your home country and they will start to do the program live. You can visit the website, you will find all the information here. Now, let's go to the point, to the business part, which I think is fundamental for you. So the students will be able to start, for example, the bachelor. They will start in January 2022 or in March 2022, or even they can start the master directly, which is a 1-year master. So what happened? They want to do the first year online. They can do it the first year on your learning center, and on the second year, they can go in one of the partner university which we have. For example, Winchester University. So they can switch after they finish the first year directly at Winchester University, or they can switch directly to Sunderland, one of the partners from WEBA. So, and you receive as well the commission. Not they switch, but you receive twice the commission. You receive the commission because the first year they will do directly at Xenophon College London online, and then the second year they will go to the University of Sunderland. Or they can do the first 2 years directly online in the home country, and then go on the third years directly at the University of Sunderland, or they can go to Winchester, We have another partner, which is in this case the Montfort University. So there are different possibilities. So the student can start the first year directly with Xenophon College London in the home country. So you can create a group of students. And then what happens? Logically, every time they will apply into a university for the second year or for the third years, they will need to follow the home office rules. It's not, there is no guarantee of visa, logically. There is no guarantee of visa, absolutely. So, because every student have to go through the application process for every single university as usual. But they can do as well all the 3 years. What happens? Some students, maybe they do all the 3 years bachelor in the home country, so they save a lot of money. Because what happened? If they go to the UK, they need to pay the tuition fee, which can be £12,000, £40,000, £50,000, plus the accommodation, another 10,000, plus the living costs, another 5,000. So they pay about 25 to 30,000 pounds per year if they go to the UK. Okay, if they remain in the home country, no, the fee is much less. They can come to do a bachelor program with about 3,000 pounds per year, which they save a lot of costs in terms of accommodation and living costs. And the tuition fee is very low compared to go to the UK. Or what they can do as well in order to receive the two-year post-study work visa, they can do the first 3-year bachelor with Xenophon College London, and then do the final year, the master in the UK. If they do the master program in the UK, they receive the 2-year post-study work visa. So either way they want to start, when they start in the home country, they will be able then to go directly in the UK and do and get the visa and receive the 2-year post-study work visa. Bajinder, because you are here, and this is the question why I invite you here today, can you explain to them that they need always to follow the UKVI rules when they apply into university?
Of course, Richard, thank you very much for this wonderful introduction and the new business opportunity. Yes, we all know that we are having experienced agents, those who have been studying, sort of sending students at some point of time, because of the changing environment globally, as there are restrictions of students being going up, and there have been delays in Canada, in UK, in Australia, New Zealand. So these are English-speaking countries where agents are sending the students. But as I mentioned, the global environment is changing. So it is a very wise idea to open their own study center. Now, coming to your point regarding the UKVI, yes, each and every university, they are following, of course, the UKVI rules and regulations, whether it is getting the cash from the university, whether it's maintenance funds, the English requirements. So all those requirements, whichever universities the agents has been using, they know it very well. Those agents, those who have been sending students to UK, they know all these procedures. And whenever it comes for sending the students to UK, definitely they need to follow the eligibility criteria of the university. Some university accept IELTS, some university have their own English test. So it depends from university to university. But as far as if you are mentioning about Chichester, the Xenophon College, of course, they are having that agreement with the Chichester. So anyone who does their initial studies from Xenophon College through their own study center, they will automatically be accepted in the Chichester University. Yes, Richard.
Thank you very much, Bajinder. Always very helpful. Now I will explain you a little bit more about the fee structure, which everyone is always asking me. How is the fee structure? And here is very interesting. So I can go to the website. I can show you the fees, but it's not the point, and I will explain you shortly. So if you go to the fees, you can go on the website. I can click here and I can put this on the chat system so everyone can see it. But I will explain you why is not this the point. The point, let's presume international student. So we have undergraduate and postgraduate. So let's presume undergraduate. So the undergraduate, the fee is 6,000 for distance learning, so with live lesson, live teaching, or distance learning pro, which is 8,000. What is the difference with distance learning pro is that the English program is included as well, and the foundation program. So this is just to give you an idea. And the postgraduate in this case is 7,000 for the master, or 9,500, which is the distance learning pro, which is the master. This is in refer of study in the home country. Now, this is for individual students. So if you send one student, then this is a price. Logically here is not the thinking to send one student, because if you want to create your own learning center in your home country, your objective is not to have one student, because if your objective is to have one student, then don't do it. Just leave it and do something else, continue with the traditional way. What I'm thinking is, if you believe you can bring at least 10, 50, 20 students, then the price will be different. Then the price for an undergraduate, for example, here in distance learning, can be around 3,000, 3,500 pounds for a bachelor program. So this is the fee when the students start to study in the home country, okay? This is the fee if you guarantee about 10, 50 students starting April 2022, not now in January, but in April 2022. So we can work out, Xenophon College London will work out a price which you can give this to the students. Remember, when the students go to the UK, the fee is between 12,000 to 50,000 pounds per year in every university. So there is no other fee. As soon as they go to the UK, this is a price. Whatever, if you go now to Winchester, I think it's 40,500 per year. Correct, Bajinder? If you go, the price are around 40,500 when they go to the UK with Winchester, correct?
Yeah, yes. I mean,
they increase the price.
Okay, yeah, but it has increased this year. So, and I mean, again, it is very competitive, I would say. Universities, all the universities, those who were charging 12,000, 30,000, now they are gone up to 14, 15, 16 because of less business during last 2 years. So that the fees has increased now, yes.
Yeah. So the point here is, ladies and gentlemen, if you have your own IT center in your home country, your students pay in your home country the fee, which is lower. It's about 3,500, 3,000, depend of the number of students. This is for the bachelor. And for the master would be a little bit more, would be about 4,000 pounds, but it's still much, much lower than go to the UK and study in the UK. And on top of that, your students will be able to receive the 2-year post-study work visa when they will do the second year in one of the UK university. So they will save a lot of money on the first year. So what is the advantage here as well? There are many advantages. One of the advantages is if they start the first year online by distance learning, they already increase the level. So when they do the visa process, when they do the interview inside in the UK university, they will pass the interview. They will pass the interview directly in the UK embassy. This is very important for you to understand because they did already the first year. We noted that last year we had about 45% of students who was not accepted into the UK university because of many reasons, English, financial, they was not ready, and maybe the English was not fluent enough. There was many reasons they was refused. So we're thinking how we can help the agents around the world. So if they open the IT center in the home country, now they will be able to offer this to the students. So the students will be prepared during this year if they want to do, if they only want to do 1 year in the home country. Logically, if they want to do 2 years in the home country, they will save much more money. If they want to do 3 years in the home country, they will save much more money, more again. Because you don't have to tell me that every student will have 25,000 to 30,000 pounds per year available to go to study in the UK. I don't think so. And on top of that, you will win more clients because not everyone can afford to go to the UK or Canada or US or Australia or New Zealand. Not everyone can afford. So you will reach a higher number of students because they will receive a degree from a UK university. And on top of that, when they finish, they will be able to do the final years in the UK and receive the 2-year post-study work visa, or as well, they can finish in the home country. They can do everything in the home country, bachelor, master, everything, and they will have a top curriculum. So this is a big advantage. Now you say, but I want to send my students now to the UK. I don't want to create my IT center. Fine, you can do it. You can apply the students immediately. We can send you the application form and they can start immediately at one of our partner university, which is Winchester University, which is De Montfort University, which is Sunderland University. That is fine. There is absolutely not a problem. You can do it immediately. You will even get your commission. Fantastic. Then the business is done. But the objective here of this workshop is not to continue, is logically to continue to send regular students to the UK, but to increase the number of students for your business and to create your own learning center. So let's presume like in Netherlands, they have now a complete lockdown. So the students cannot walk out from the house. So what happened? They can study inside in the home. So they can continue the bachelor program or the master program in their home. Very, very simple. So this is a win-win for everyone. So if you're thinking that this concept can be something very interesting for you and you are able to start with this, then do not hesitate to contact me, send me an email. I will put you my email here on the chat system, which is r.affolter@webable.com. And this will be very, very important. Now, someone is asking, what about the IELTS to study from home? Logically, we're talking about the University of Chichester. We are not talking about the single school on the corner on the left side on the 3rd floor. We're talking about University of Chichester degree. This is a top ranking university in the world and the top 30 in the UK. So it's important for you to understand the level. This is the level that we are going in. We upgrade in 2022. So logically, the requirement is the same as will apply into the
so sorry, Richard, I will interrupt here for this question. Sorry for the interruption, but I want to clarify here one or a couple of things here. So when the student is studying in the home country, that means he is not applying for the visa. And if he's not applying for the visa, they don't need IELTS at the stage of admission. If they join for a 1-year or 2-year course in their home country, within that 1 and 2 years, they can get those English classes, they can go get the IELTS. But when they apply to come in the UK, they should have IELTS after 1 year or 2 years. For initially, yes, they should have English subjects in their previous study so that at least they can understand the course. This was my point, Richard. Thank you.
Yes, this is correct. But still, I mean, if the student will not reach the 5.5 IELTS level, they cannot start the bachelor program. This is categorical from University of Chichester, to get the degree to Xenophon College London. So they need to have this level. Let's presume they are not reaching this level. They can start with the foundation program. So they can start with the foundation program. It doesn't have to be IELTS, can be IELTS or equivalent. It can be TOEFL, can be Cambridge, doesn't have to be, because every single student will receive an interview anyway. So the Xenophon College London, or together with the University of Chichester, they will interview every single student. So every single student who will apply for the bachelor program will be interviewed directly. So it's very important as well here that you prepare the students how to present themselves in an interview. First of all, be on time. Second one, be well dressed. Third one, have a document with him. Fourth one, prepare the credibility questionnaire, like when you enroll this in the UK university. So it has to be something perfect. We will help you how to prepare the students. This is our job. We do this since 33 years. We know this. And this is the concept behind. The concept behind is to prepare the students. They can start online distance learning with live teaching every day from Monday to Friday, 9 o'clock UK time till 5 o'clock 5 o'clock UK time. So if you are located, for example, in India, it must be around 11:30, I presume, and they will finish around 6:30 p.m. So it's like a normal classroom, very, very normal classroom. So Bajinder, if you can reply to some of the chat question, it will be very, very kind of you. So this is the point. And again, I personally visit one IT center here in Switzerland. Maybe one day I will have the possibility to travel again back to some country around the world outside of Switzerland, and I will be able to come and to visit your IT center and to propose this. This is a possibility. Another possibility that you can increase the number of students is work with other IT centers. For example, the one in Montreux, they will be able to, the Montreux, Switzerland, logical. This was the video that I just showed before, and I will just go a little bit more forward here.
Switzerland, with a lot of celebrities living here around.
A very strong economy.
And strong economy. I think, what about accommodation? Is this far away from here or by bus? How it works with accommodation for the students?
So you mentioned also, just to finish up on the agents, I think we maybe left out an important part.
So what happened here in this concept here? Let's presume, but you're desperate, your students want to go outside of your home country. Okay, they cannot go to the UK for many reasons, or maybe it's too expensive, or there are too many restrictions, etc., etc. They can go to Switzerland. They can go to Switzerland and they can start immediately in April in Switzerland. No problem, they will get the visa. There is another option. So working in this concept will give it an opportunity to work with other IT center, because they will offer the same program you're offering in your home country. They can start first with your in your home country.
Todo muy bueno, es decir, yo no he tenido ningún problema para leer lo que escribía en las pizarras.
The participation is also different. Now we're trying to raise hands physically instead of virtually. We have
See, as you can see on the back side here, we have the students who follow the classroom. So they can start in your home country, and then after they can switch directly in Switzerland, or they can go directly to Switzerland without starting your IT center. But the concept here today is to have your own IT center. So this is the concept. If you're serious and if you're thinking that this can be something you want to add in your business in 2022, 2023, then again, you can send me an email to me directly and we can work out, we can organize a Zoom meeting, you and me, and we can work out to have a tuition fee bachelor and master program, which will give you the opportunity to have a good number of students start in your home country, and that you will have a commission for every student. You will have the commission on the first year, you will have a commission on the second year, on the third year, so on the fourth year if they do a master. Even if they start with the foundation, you get a commission. So you will have 5-year commission. So this is a win-win for you. 5 years commission. I make an example. I don't have my calculator with me today, but if you make, let's say, £500 per student, so if they do 3 years, it's £1,500. Just very simple income, very simple, 1,500. If you have, let's say, 10 students, is £50,000. So in 1 year, you are making £50,000. 150, and this is very minimum, okay? So £50,000, you have a classroom, you have 10 students, you need only to offer a place to study because everyone has his own laptop with a good internet connection. And then everything will be done from the school in the UK because the school is based in the UK. So you will welcome them. Of course, you need to be a little bit the facilitator. You need to help the students to be there in time because we know students, we tell them 8:30, they are coming 8:45. So we have to be a little bit rigorous because this is a UK business school. Very important. This is the student will receive the degree from the University of Chichester. So in order to receive the degree from the University of Chichester, the student have to be ready, have to be on time, have to follow the lessons, and have to work on the program, etc., because there will be examination, etc. So very, very important. If you think this can be something good for you, and remember, 10 students per intake. So one intake is in January, second one is in April, third one is September, and fourth one is November. So if you have 10 students per intake, only 10, I say £50,000 if for 3 years, you will make easily £60,000 per year, 60 0, 0, 0 per year, only with 10 students for 3 years. So this is a big business for you. I mean, it's a big business for the business school, it's a big business for the University of Teachers. The students will save a lot of money, and you will increase and create a new way of income. I believe on this, and in the meantime, in 2022, we had many different IT centers who opened and started and get 25 students. The one, like I say, Montreux, I think the correct number was about 37 students. So everyone has his own number of students. So some students, they want to do only the master, fine, they can do only the master. They want to do only 1 year in your home country and then switch on the second year in the UK. Fine, fantastic. So again, if you believe on this, this is a good choice, is a good opportunity, and the students will be very, very happy on this. I can see that some people show us the hand, so I can see Jerzy Heinrich. Jerzy Heinrich, if you want to come on board, you're more than welcome to come on board. You have to unmute yourself as you put your hand up. So Jerzy Heinrich from Poland, if you want to unmute yourself, you're more than welcome. Okay, so no problem. Maybe by mistake he put the hand there. So the concept here is that to open an IT center and get an UK degree. We don't have American, we don't have Canadian, we have UK degree, which we believe is the top of the top, and your students in the home country will take advantage about this one. Bajinder, what are you thinking about the concept?
No, excellent, excellent. I'm just also going through this, your chat system as well. Okay, couple of questions are going towards Europe, towards America, towards Canada. So let us focus what we are having in place. The workshop is focused for opening your own learning center. And for example, Richard, I'm an agent in any part of the world, and I don't have a big classroom. I don't have the budget to do that. So what shall I do? I'll just walk down around any of the colleges, principals, directors who are within my network and approach them that do you want to open a learning center? So it's not only about me doing the same thing, but I can approach my local universities where they can open a learning center. And in such a case, if I'm not wrong, Richard, correct me. So there will be a tri-party agreement. So if you introduce any university or college to us who want to open a learning center, they won't be doing a direct agreement. You will be always be the part of that agreement, and whatever the commission structure will be, it will be shared with you and the local college university. So even if you are not willing or not capable or not want to take this responsibility, you can shift this responsibility to any of your network university college, and just be a coordinator on the behalf of Weba and Xenophon College, and you get your part of the commission, and the students will be working, studying directly in that college or the university. Yes, Richard.
Okay, thank you very much. Very interesting questions. And I saw that someone already leave, so that means they're not interested, which is fine. I mean, we only need people who are interested in this concept. So, I mean, yes, you can go to a language school close to you in your home country or learning center and tell them to offer this. But we all know how it works. It takes times. It takes a lot of energy, a lot of meeting, back and forward, commission, not commission, etc. But if yourself are doing something, see on my backside, I have a very nice room and with the chairs and table, but it's empty. So if I have 10 students there, I can make £60,000 per year. So, you know, I'm thinking now for myself, because if you always have to think and to go to other school and explain to them and blah, 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 it takes a long time.
I agree, Richard, with you. If you introduce a college school, you get 100, 200 or 300 pounds per student. But if you introduce your own, then you get at least more than 50% of the fees. Sorry, I'm not here to comment on the commission, but you get all of the commission with you, Richard.
Exactly.
I think that's correct.
Logically, if you find one business school who want to integrate the degree offered by the University of Chichester with the support from Xenophon College London, then it's more than welcome. You can do it, but do it. You should do it. You should not focus only on your learning center. You should open your mind and thinking, okay, I make an example. Last week, I received a request from an American high school. Okay, an American high school contacted me and said, Richard, we want to offer a Xenophon College London degree because it's from the University of Chichester to our students because they finished the high school. And I said, this is a good idea. How many students you have? We have every year about 150 students who are finished. Excellent. So 150 students, I don't say that 150 students will start to do the program at the high school, but at least half of them. So let's say only 50 of them. So they will have now next year 50 students who will start the bachelor program, and this is fantastic. Logically, you have always to see this in a big way. You open your own learning center. On top of that, you can reach other language school in your country, or you can reach some other IT center. And logically, more business you bring on board, more money are you making. Because our objective as we are all managers is to sit down here and have a cup of coffee and thinking how we can increase our business in 2022, 2023. So this is a strategy. Logically, we have to see this in a different way. Or we continue with the traditional way and we send one student at a time to the UK and we are making £1,000 or £1,500, which is fine. If this is enough to live, then it's excellent. Or we are thinking in big. Thinking in big is the way to do it today. I mean, at least it's my way to do it. If you don't think in big, I always say we always remain in our chairs, but we have to think in big if we want to make money. And this idea, on my view, is excellent. Some schools are taking, some agents are taking, some not. But the first who will do this one, the first that will do this one, are the one who will have a big advantage financial wise. And this is very, very important. Bajinder, can you reply to some of the agents? I can see that you receive a more chat questioning inside today. So this is the point. And I believe personally in this project, and I personally visit one of the IT centers, which I showed you before in Switzerland, because I wanted to see one of them, how they prepare themselves, what they do. And I think now is the right time. Again, if you're interested, you can always contact me by email. I put my email down. I will record this presentation, by the way, and I will send a copy of this recorded workshop made today to you, including as well some of the link that I showed to you, how it will be, so that maybe you can do a presentation in front of parents, in front of students, in front of possible business partners in your home country. And in order to open more than one IT center, I mean, you don't have to open one IT center. If you can open 20, open 20. If you find some business school or language school or learning center, they want to open an IT center and offer the degree from the University of Chichester through Xenophon College London, then you can do it. If you want to know what course they offer, just go on the website, xenophoncollegelondon.ac.uk. You will be up to date all the time, every month, what course they're offering. And this is a win-win. Remember, this is live teaching from 9 o'clock in the morning until 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So this is a very important point. Now, if you have more questions, you can always put your question down on chat and my colleague Bajinder will reply to you. I want to see if Antonio is available. If Antonio is available, you're more than welcome to come on board anytime. Antonio is my other colleague in Spain who did a lot with school for open this IT center. If not, it's fine. I can see that Daniel hand up. Daniel Ojekeri, if you want to come on board and say something, maybe you have some question, do not hesitate. And then we have as well Ali Abdul Rub, who put his hand up. So if you want to come live, just unmute yourself and put your question live.
Hi, yes, if that's okay, if I can just ask a question.
Yes, please, sir.
Yes. Is there any difference between the online learning and this type of IT centers? So if the students just want to learn online while they're at home, they don't need to go to one of these centers. They could still do that, can't they?
Yes, they can. Let me explain you something. I don't know, maybe you came in a second stage. I just show a video here. I don't know if you can see the screen. You can see they are live students. And then you can see on the back, there are two screens. I asked the cooperation from all the business schools around the world. This case was a school in Spain. And they have students who come live from the home country. In this case, these students was in a lockdown situation, so they were studying from home, which is it's fine. It's fine to study from home, absolutely. But we all know that the students, they want to interact with other students. I mean, I have three sons, 20, 22, 25, and they are doing all the time this type of program. But when they know they can go to the study center and meet other people, they feel more comfortable to stay at home in their own room and be live. I don't know if you understand my point.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I'm just saying that it's possible to recruit students from different locations, I mean, from different countries on these courses, but they don't have to be in an IT center.
Absolutely. This is absolutely not a problem. The idea of the IT center is to do something more, you know, to give an opportunity for students. I don't know if you are based, I don't know, make an example.
I'm based in the UK, but we recruit from different countries around the world, so especially the Middle East.
So I just want to add here, Mr. So your office in London could be your IT center from where you can control all your students in different parts of the world. Just coordinate with them the timings of the classrooms and everything else. So I understand what Richard is mentioning, physically students present in the classroom, and what you are mentioning is in different locations because you are doing an international recruitment. So both way it is possible, sir.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's understood.
You're welcome. So, so what is important here is to see, for example, we take this case now, and this case, we have a center in the UK who work with students in, let's say, in 10 different countries, let's presume. What is interesting here is, okay, he's working like an IT center virtual, okay, an IT center virtual. So he welcomes students from around the world. And in this case, you don't have to follow the price indicated here on the website, because these are the price indicated for individual students, okay, for one single student. But in this case, this will be an IT virtual center, so the fee will be much lower than the one indicated here. I just opened the web page for international home student, international student. So let's say, for example, they're doing a bachelor program and they're really good in English. Then they can do this one, £6,000. 6,000 pounds is for one student. But logically, if you have a virtual IT center from the UK to different countries around the world, the price will be much lower. You say, okay, we have 12 students, for example, then the price will go down to 3,500, just to give you an idea, 3,400. So depend on the number of students. So this we have to look at case by case to give you an idea. But again, whatever do you do, or you study from home country, or you study in a study center, or in a language school, the biggest advantage is that the price is much lower than to study in the UK first. The second point is, if then they study in the UK in a second stage and receive the 2-year post-study work visa, when they apply for the visa, the student is already ready to do the interview at the home office. And this is a big advantage. And the failure will be much less compared to new students. So this is a big advantage, because they say, I already studied 1 year and the English level is very good. They save a lot of money, the students, because if they study from home or in an IT center, they will save a lot of money. And this is a very win-win.
Richard, there was a question in this regard. What is the difference between distance learning fees and hybrid learning fees? So what is the difference in teaching model? There was a question.
Yes. In this case is, for example, Xenophon College London, they have as well 3 other locations. One is Madrid, one is Rome, and another one is in Paris. So that's mean they will go to Rome or to Paris, and they will study the program, and they will study online in Paris, in Madrid, and Paris, Madrid, and Rome. Okay, they will study there in the IT. It is not an IT center. This is a center from Xenophon College London. They have 3 additional centers. So logically, like the one in Switzerland, if they want to go to Montreux, I think the price is around 40,000 Swiss franc, which is about 12,500 pounds, a little bit less. So this is the difference. So face-to-face is mean if they will go to the UK, okay? Then hybrid, if they will go to Madrid, Paris, and Rome, and study like now, like I explained to you, like an IT center. So they will have the teacher in the UK who will teach the students in Rome, teach the student in Paris, and teach the students in Madrid. So this is the hybrid and the hybrid pro. The hybrid pro includes as well the English program. So this, any more questions, Bajinder? And what you have to do if you want to cooperate in this project. If you want to cooperate in this project, you have to contact me, and I will put my email in the chat system, and so you will be able to contact me, and we can have a Zoom meeting, and we can look inside about your location, etc., etc. I just put my email on the chat system, which is raffolter@webaworld.com. I can see the more questions coming in at the moment. Okay, someone has another meeting. Fantastic. And yes. So very, very interesting. And I think this is the program. I can see that we started with 35 agents and we end up with 28 agents. So that means that we already made a selection of the agents who are seriously interested to offer a degree validated from the University of Chichester, a top 30 ranking university in the UK and a top 1 in the world. This is, we want to go on this level, and to do this level, it's very important for you to make a way of thinking. Should we go in this direction or should we remain on a traditional way? I suggest to go on this way because you will learn a lot of money out of this business. I can see that Ayat Khan put his hand up. If Ayat, you want to say something, do not hesitate.
Yeah, hello Richard, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
I've actually been working for a long time for these courses, and I've searched a lot, and it's quite well information here. I just want to ask that what's the degree level like? The student who is just studying the courses or online or distance learning. So how will they receive their degrees? Will they have to come to the concerned institutions for receiving their degrees like normally students get, or no? They will get that on a post through DHL or FedEx or other way.
This is an administration question that we should ask University of Chichester how they do it. I presume usually they send this by post. I don't know if they use DHL or FedEx. I'm not involved.
So sorry, Richard, what was the question? I didn't got it.
How the degree will be delivered?
Of course, it goes by post. I mean, there's no doubt about that.
I mean, like there will be no convocation, like officially convocation ceremony or things like that. That will not happen there.
Okay, let me tell you, Ayaz Khan, in this. Yes, it will be the choice of the student if they want to attend the convocation. There are convocations, and whenever the next convocation will be there, the university can send an invitation to get the degree within UK, or if the student can't come, they can post it. So it could be both ways as well.
Yeah, and second question, please. Now, the degree will mention that it was a distance learning, or anything will be mentioned on the degree, or no, there will be nothing?
No, the degree will be clear master's or bachelor's degree, and they won't be mentioned any distance learning on the degree itself.
So it should be considered like the normal degree which the student do face to face, right?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, it will be Master of Business Administration. They won't mention any online thing on that. So it will be as good as an full degree of any other university.
Yeah, and what will be the bonus charges for the consultant or agents who are recruiting more than the target students? Is there any benefits apart from the commission?
This is Richard's area. Thank you.
No problem. I mean, logically, with a university, we work in a commission basis. There is no coaching or consultancy fee in addition of that. Everything has to be part of a commission. You send students. We made a calculation before what will be the bachelor fee and what will be your commission. So this is how it will work.
I mean, there's nothing like bonus, but as per the slab of students, there might be some addition, 10%, 12%, 50%, depending upon the numbers of the student. That can be discussed, and accordingly, it will be mentioned on your agreement as well. Okay,
Yeah.
yes, Khanji, thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. And one last question from Richard. You know, the London event is coming. So will they be online or they will be face-to-face in April?
We don't know. We have to see how the COVID situation coming on at the moment in the UK, which is a little bit big problem at the moment. I don't know if you see the news.
Yeah.
We have to wait. There's not much we can do today on the 21st of December. We don't know.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks a lot.
Welcome. We have Ali as well, who put his hand up. See if Ali Abdul Rub want to come on board, he's more than welcome.
I think this was for the question before. I don't know why it's still
okay.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, so everything is done here. Now, can you repeat the difference between hybrid or face-to-face or online? Okay, David, I'm pleased to re-explain you the 3 points. Okay, now let's go here on Xenophon College London. And what is face-to-face? Face-to-face is study in the UK, in London. Simple. Then hybrid is when the student is study in a center, which can be an IT center. So the IT center can be, for example, in your home country, in your location, you create an IT center. So the student will come there and they will study with the teacher live, the teacher allocated in London. So I go back to this design here one more time so people can understand how it will work.
Following the professors and the sound.
Todo muy bueno.
So as you can see here, this is hybrid. Let me go back one more time.
The professors and the sound.
Todo muy bueno. Es decir, yo no...
So we have two types of students in the classroom.
Professors and the sound.
And live online. Okay, so we have two types of students. This is hybrid because there is live. The teacher is live, is teaching live. So your student will need to be there on time in the morning and be part of the classroom. Logically, if they cannot be part, there is a big advantage in hybrid because every lesson is recorded. So they can follow the recorded day later on. Maybe they have to go to the doctor. Maybe for some reason they cannot go to the learning center. So this is hybrid. Another type of hybrid is when they go, for example, to one of the center, for example, the one in Montreux that I just showed before in Switzerland. If they go to Montreux, let me go here a little bit in the classroom here in the beginning. Okay. If they study in this school here, in Montreux,
very interesting. And tell me a bit the history of the school. This is a fresh new school here in Montreux. So I visited the school today and was very impressed. I mean, you have fantastic class.
So this is an IT center. This is exactly an IT center. So what happened? Your students, whatever in the world, they want to study in Switzerland. They want to study in this IT center. They can go. They can start in April. They will get a visa. They can study there. And they will study hybrid. So they will study in this way, exactly in this way. So your students will be in the classroom in Switzerland and they will study hybrid because they have the teacher in London. Okay, so this is hybrid, to make a clear. Then we have the online. What is the difference between online and hybrid? Okay, the word online is available in many different ways. So online, for example, many students study from online in a program without live teaching. So they can study online a course, they can study something technology online without live teaching. So they study online on their own. So they can start anytime during the day and they are on their own. There is no teaching, there is no live teaching. They have to study on their own, very simple. So without live teaching, study on their own. For example, when you want to study how to cook, you study on your own how to cook. This is it. This is online study. So we have hybrid with the live teacher. We have face-to-face directly in the UK. So this is the point in this regard. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, I say that we are coming now to an end, and I will send you the recorded presentation that I made today, and so you can have a look. If you're thinking that this can be something very, very good for you, and you can welcome a high number of students in your IT center, or as well from home, from different places around the world, like we had before the case from the gentleman from the UK, that he worked with students around the world, then you are more than welcome to come back to me, and we can discuss about the IT. Where is the location? How many students? Remember, we have 4 intake, which is January, April, September, and November. They will be able to do the bachelor from and receive the degree from the University of Chichester at Xenophon College London, and as well the master program. They will be able to do the first year by hybrid, and then the second year to go directly in one of the UK university, which can be University of Winchester, Sunderland, Richmond as well, and the Montfort University, so they can get the 2-year post-study work visa, because in the end of the day, your students want to receive the 2-year post-study work visa. I don't know why they want to receive the 2-year post-study work visa. I don't have any idea why. Is that everyone wants to go to the UK, but after 2 years, they finish. So they have to go back home. Besides, they receive a job. So technically, it's more interesting to go in an IT center, for example, in Montreux, in Switzerland, because they will help them to get a job, so they can stay 5-10 years in Switzerland. But this is another discussion. Now, today we are here with the IT center, and if you are interested, come back to me. I put my email address one more time on the chat system, and I will share this presentation made today to all of you at the end of the day. So thank you very much to join me. Thank you, Bajinder, for your assistance during the day today, as usual. And I would like to wish everyone, for the one who will do Christmas, happy Christmas. For the other one who will not do Christmas, I wish them all the best these coming days until the new year is coming. So let's try to fix another workshop by the end of the year, the new year. And I will be more than happy to welcome everyone. And in the meantime, thank you very much. God bless you. Good business and good health. Bajinder, if you want to add something, you're more than welcome.
Absolutely, Richard. It has been a tough but a wonderful year 2021. We say it wonderful because we want to end everything in smile. So, and we look forward for a better 2022 with all your efforts and business ideas which you bring on board for all the agents. And thank you very much for being there and being a support to whatever network Weber World is having for last 30 years, bringing up new university, colleges, and ideas. Thank you so much, Richard. And Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you, your family, and the whole Weber family, I would say, who have joined today with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Bajinder. Thanks, everyone. Good business, and let's keep in touch. I'm here available and waiting for you for the IT center.
Lovely.